Hey there, crafty friends. It's Cassie Trask. Welcome back for another Pearblossom Press video. Today we're going to be using the Easy Lights and we're going to be making a graduation card. And I'm also bringing in the Pearblossom Press stamp set. I've got this darling stamp set from Trinity Stamps called What's Up. It's a little bit older, but it's still available and it is fabulous. It's got this cute light bulb, so many fantastic sentiments, and there's also a die to go along with it. So we're going to use that as well. And then I'm going to pair this up with a couple of other things to make it look more graduation-like. So we've got this foiled burst, and yeah, I'm going to foil. I haven't done that in a minute, so I'm excited to do that. And then we also have that ConGRADulations die set. We're only going to use the hat from it, but I love it, so it's a great die set. All right, as you can see, I have my Glimmer hot foil system. It is heating up. You can tell it's not quite ready because it's still red. And I do have a piece of cardstock that measures 4 inches by 5 1/4, so it's slightly smaller than an A2 size card. I'm bringing in some of this Glimmer foil. This is the color Opal, so it doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's going to be really pretty on that green cardstock. And so I'm just cutting that down to the size that I need, and we'll make our sandwich. And so what you're going to do is you're going to put your plate down, that flat side of the plate down first. Then you put your foil, and you want the pretty side of the foil to be down, so that way it's actually foiled onto the cardstock, and then you put your cardstock down on top of that. Now what I like to do is, I know it's not ready yet, but I put that on there so that it gets nice and hot. And then when that green light comes on, you hit the button, and it's going to blink, and when it's done blinking, that will tell you that your foil plate is ready. It's good and hot and ready for you to run that through your Spellbinders machine. So I'm just waiting for that button to go off. I'll pop that out of there very carefully, stick the plates down on top that come with the Glimmer hot foil system, and then I will slowly crank that through my Spellbinders die cutting machine. So once that is done, I'll stick it back onto the machine and I'll peel away the foil, and check it out. Beautiful job. It did an amazing job foiling. So I can set all of that off to the side to cool down, and we can move on to our stamping. But before we do our stamping, I'm going to bring the die out. I'm going to take just the light bulb die, and we're going to position that onto what we just foiled. And I want that to be fairly centered a little bit, and then I'm going to tack that down with a little bit of mint tape and run that through the die cutting machine. Now we can stamp our light bulb, and I'm going to do that with some Black Widow Stellar ink. It's just a nice crisp black ink. And I'll do just a little bit of coloring down at the bottom of the light bulb using a couple of warm grays. I'm going to leave the light bulb not colored because we're going to do some stamping on it, and we're going to die cut on it and everything else. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and die cut out the light bulb. And then I do want to cut the circle of the light bulb out, or the center of it. So I'm pulling in this circle die, and I'm going to find the one that's the right size. I still want to leave, obviously, some of the outside intact. And so I found the right one, but before I actually use it, I'm going to stamp his little face on there. So once again, we'll bring out that Black Widow ink, stamp his face over that. It just makes me smile. It's so cute. And then we can put all the rest of that stuff away and tack the circle die down over his face. We can run that through the die cutting machine, and then we'll have the circle. And you'll see why we're doing that. There's a reason for that. So now that that is done, let's get our card base ready. And it's going to go on there pretty nicely with a nice white border. So what I'm doing here is I'm positioning that light bulb in where I die cut it out of the green cardstock, and I'm going to hold that in place using some mint tape. Washi tape would work as well. Masking tape would work. Any sort of tape that you have would probably work pretty well. I just need that to stay in place. Now I can take some glue, and we can glue our little face on the inside of there. And I'm going to let that sit there for a few seconds, let that dry before I pull the cardstock away. Okay, so now we can pull out our Easy Light. And the Easy Light is just what it says. It's easy if you haven't seen these before. There's 3 lights on it. You just pop your battery into place and everything's ready to go. That's all it takes. And so now I'm going to position those lights all around the light bulb. Now, Pearblossom Press does have a halo light, but it's a much bigger circle, and it does have 6 lights on it. These have 3, and so I'm just going to position them around his face and tack that down with some washi tape. And I just want the light to be kind of sticking past his face just a little bit, so you will be able to see that light once everything is put down. And then I'm going to glue down my mechanism to my card base. That card base measured 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches and was scored at 4.25. And so now we're just going to bunch up the rest of the wire and tack that down with washi tape. I know that some of you, that probably makes you cringe, it not being very it's very messy back there, but it doesn't bother me because no one's going to see it, so I'm okay with that. And so now we're going to take our 3mm foam tape and we're going to go all the way around the edge. Now I am leaving enough of an edge for the white border we're going to have, because I can't go all the way to the edge because simply my cardstock doesn't go all the way to the edge, the green cardstock. So we're just putting a couple pieces on the inside. You can put this over your wires too. It's not going to hurt it. And then we can peel away the release paper for all the pieces on the inside. And then I'll show you a trick. I do this pretty much every time now. So you've probably seen me do this before if you've watched me at all. And then I just peel back about an inch or so of at each corner of the outside foam tape and then press that down. And I think this is just some false security, I guess. I don't know. It makes me feel like I can put it down straight, so I do it every time now. So I just pop that down on top, and it's nice and straight. And then I can carefully peel away the rest of that release paper and everything will stick where it's supposed to stick. Okay, so it works, it's cute, we love it, and now let's pick out our sentiment. And so we're going to stamp that onto some white cardstock, and once again using that Black Widow ink, we'll just stamp that down on there as straight as we can, and then we're going to trim this down with my guillotine trimmer. So your future is bright. I love all the sentiments that go with this set, and I love the font of it. It's so fun, it looks like it's typed out with a typewriter. Okay, so we've got that just about done and perfectly straight. And then I'm going to trim off the edges just a little bit. And then we can glue that down to the front. Typically I would use foam tape on it, but we already have foam tape, so we don't want to add too much bulk. So that's on there. And then we need to add his little graduation cap. So I actually am making this card for my nephew. He's graduating this year. And his colors are green, so that's why we have our green background. So you could make these however you wanted, which would be so fun. And then we can glue together the little graduation hat, and we can glue that down on top of our light bulb. So cute. But of course, you know, I cannot stop there. I did want to add embellishments, and I said I didn't want to add extra bulk, so I do have these flat silver sparkle stars. They're just perfect. They don't add any bulk. Perfectly flat, but they're sparkly. Okay, we did have to stamp out the press here so that the recipient knows where to press. And then, of course, I stamped the light bulb on the back and my own little signature stamp. And then here we have those sparkle stars. So I'm going to just put a few on there using my pickup stick and making sure the sparkle is on top. And then we can attach that down with our liquid glue. And then that is the end of the card. I love it. It's so cute. I love how he lights up, makes me smile so much. And so that's our card. So I hope you love it as much as I do. If you do, please hit that like button. Definitely consider subscribing if you have not already done so. And please be sure to check out all that Pearblossom Press has going on over on their blog, Facebook page, and Instagram for more crafty inspiration. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you soon.